Hi, this is Kevin Burnett. This is a run through of a SpiffWorkflow feature. SpiffWorkflow is the Python business process management tool, and we are going to show today how you can grab user and group information from an OpenID system, and we're going to use Keycloak in this case to demonstrate. And so let's switch over to the terminal. And right now we've got a working copy of Spiff Arena, which is the software. And we're going to check out we're sitting inside of that directory, and we're going to check out a Docker Compose file that you can use to Docker Compose up and run the tool. And so there's just a few environment variables that you need to modify in order to do what I'm doing today. And that is to comment out the client secret key for your OpenID configuration, set up the server URL to point to localhost 7002 and the internal Docker host in order to access the Docker container for Keycloak that you're going to run locally. And finally, set the fact that OpenID is the authority for user groups to true. And so it's just those four variables that you need to worry about. And we're going to go over into backend as well, and we're going to fire up the start Keycloak script. And so you can just use this, a Docker container will start, and then once you Docker Compose up, you should be able to do what I'll do in the browser. So Keycloak is configured and it's all set up for you, but if you want to know how it was configured, it is basically setting up Keycloak such that tokens that are returned include information about groups, so which groups that users are in. And so I'm going to go over to client scopes and check out the profile scope and check out mappers. And the mapper in question that was added here is called groups, and it's configured like so. And so basically the group's information from Keycloak will end up in the token, and then SpiffWorkflow can use that information in order to indicate which groups that you're in. And so this is SpiffWorkflow running on port 8001 that was lifted up through Docker Compose. I'm currently signed in as John, and I have access to one group. So I'm in group 2. And so this is it would show the tasks that are waiting for group 2 if there were any. And so let's go ahead and change the groups and show that this is reflected in SpiffWorkflow. And so I'm going to create a group called group 3. And I will add a member to this group, John. Now John is in group 2 and group 3. And let's go back and sign out and sign back in. And now John can see both group 2 and group 3. And so this just shows that you can configure SpiffWorkflow in multiple ways. One of those ways might be that you want to get group information live from an OpenID system. If you use Keycloak or another system, the same basic approach should apply. Thanks so much for watching.